If you're visiting Pittsburgh, please come see MCG Jazz. It's a place that I know you'll enjoy, and it's full of great music. In addition to being a jazz musician, I'm a vibrational sound therapist. Sound and vibration can have a visceral, deep impact. There are so many vibrational therapies out there right now that are just so profoundly effective in bringing you back to a state of calm. Science tells us now that if we can have our cells begin to communicate better through vibration, we can have better states of life.
Self-care to me is taking care of myself each and every day in the best way that I possibly can. If naps are really big for me, I'm very, very mindful of the food that I eat and take lots of vitamins and herbal supplements and things like that to make sure that I'm able to optimize my mental clarity and capacity in that way.
As high achievers, whether it's in airlines, whether it's a law firm, we have to really start doing business through the lens of humanity. The 4 pillars that I share with everyone is sleep, nourishment, exercise, meditation. Build that into your day. We're always go, go, go. But find that part of happiness, even if it's sitting on your back porch, listening to Jimmy Buffett or watching a fire. And that's what we want. We want mental wellness.
When I talk to people about mental health, the first thing I do is help them acknowledge that something may be off. It is the acknowledgement of something being off that leads us to healing. You can't heal what you don't know. I always encourage people to breathe. Imagine their stomach being a balloon. Take a deep breath, you can feel the balloon expanding, and then you deflate the balloon. And once you focus on that for 15 or 20 breaths, it can help you regulate your nervous system.
I actually love flying. I have a friend who is an American Airlines pilot. I just so admire what they have to learn and what they have to do. I don't know, it's like being in a second home when you're in the air with them and they're taking care of you. And I think that all of us want to be taken care of by someone, whether it's a flight attendant or it's a pilot. And I think that's what makes flying exciting for a lot of people. At least that's what makes it exciting for me.
The first thing to really help make that fear and anxiety while traveling is really pinpoint what you're truly feeling that fear of. Is it the turbulence? Is it the germs? Is it the people? Researching the flight and their safety features. Traveling with someone that you feel comfortable with. Talking to the flight attendants and the staff. They're trained in literally everything. They can help you if you know that you have a fear of flying. Becoming an expert in what you're scared of can really ground you.
A couple of tips for someone to stay consistent if they're traveling often: exercise. If I don't work out, my whole day is changed. Meditation is huge for me. On flights, I do get anxious, so I am closing my eyes, my AirPods in, and I am listening to a meditation story, peaceful music, soundscapes, something like that. It really doesn't matter if it's an hour flight or if it is an 8-hour flight. Meditation, I love it.
If you know you're getting on an airplane and you have intense anxiety, you're not the first one. One of the things that you can do, you can find a wall and kind of put your back up against the wall and just feel the wall and be present and in the moment. As you look and kind of people watch, you can identify something. You can say, for example, I'm going to find something that's red. And then as people walk by, you look for that something red. You use your senses. And so that's your sight, things you can touch. Your back is touching the wall. And so you feel that. Things you hear. What do you hear as people to hustle and bustle going to and from their destinations? Another thing I highly recommend is utilizing technology. There are apps for guided meditation, breathing exercises. We often think we're the only one who deal with certain things, and we're not.
Traveling for work and living all over the world, I've had the chance to establish routines for myself that make travel pretty easy. The more you travel, the less you're concerned about the things that may or may not go wrong, the things that you don't have any control over. There are going to be bumps and there are going to be delays, but just sort of accepting the process as it unfolds and just enjoying being where you are and seeing the world. Just realize that whatever happens, you're going to get there.
For how often I fly, I'm shockingly more nervous than I probably should be. And as long as I have something to focus on, I'm a big stretcher. Airports are great for that kind of stuff. I'm not doing yoga in the middle of the airport, some arm stretches, some head tilts. It always just makes me come back down to earth and I feel a lot better after that.
Hi, I'm Daisy Jade, and I work as a reporter for Pittsburgh Today Live, our morning lifestyle and entertainment show. In terms of managing my stress, I've really taken upon myself to learn more about meditation and yoga. That really helps to keep me calm. There's a lot of things that I juggle, a lot of moving parts, and it just helps me to kind of, recenter and realize, okay, all is well, and you got this.
I'm always anxious about timing, if I'm going to have to wait in line, if I'm going to make my connecting flights. That's my biggest anxiety all the time, getting through the other airport. The most important thing I tell people is to plan. Anticipate that you're going to be anxious, anticipate that you're going to be nervous, and plan accordingly. I always take like a puzzle book, a podcast, something to take your mind sort of like off of what you're doing and redirect that attention from your anxiety into something more calming.
Yo, hey, come here. I know you walking, just hold on. Put your luggage got wheels on it, pull it up. Come here real quick. I just want to have a one-on-one with you. If someone else is looking, don't worry about them. Let them be Nebby. Today's a good day. First of all, how are you? How's your day going? I'm just here to remind you that you are amazing, all right? And that I'm proud of you. I know enough people don't say that a lot, and you probably didn't hear that yet today. And you also look beautiful. It's a good airport outfit. You look comfortable. If I could leave you with anything, something to think about, maybe something to talk about while you're on a plane, is that the plane is not taking you to where you're going. It's just bringing you closer to home. You live in the sky. But while you're up there, take some time to breathe, take some time to look up, and take a deep breath. I believe in you. Now, if you've watched any Home Alone movie, you're probably running late, so I'm gonna let you go and do what you gotta do. Talk to you soon.
founding something and producing something like Women Who Rock, it definitely is extremely fast-paced. I travel a ton. I'm on planes every other week. The time that I'm on a plane is really precious to me. It's a time that I'm able to disconnect a bit. I love to read. I've really tried to view my flight as a time that I can have a little peace and quiet, and I can dive into a book. Hi everyone, I'm the founder of Women Who Rock, and I would like to welcome all of the women who rock from all over the world and all over the nation to our hometown of Pittsburgh, PA.